A fact-based drama and a sequel start on area screens this week.
And here to review Richard Jewell and Jumanji: The Next Level, our film critics Chuck Kaplinski and Pam Powell. Hey guys, welcome.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, we're good, but we are ready to talk movies, and I'm excited about both of these. So which one do you want to start with?
Let's go with Richard Jewell.
Richard Jewell, a movie that's getting a lot of press right now for all the wrong reasons. So we're just going to focus on the film. Clint Eastwood's 41st film as a director, believe it or not. And this is a very interesting movie, one of his better ones as of late. And there you see Jon Hamm on the left. He plays an FBI agent by the name of Tom Shaw. And he is after the title character played by Paul Walter Hauser. If you know this guy, you would remember him from I, Tonya from a couple years ago, and he plays the title character, the guy who found the bomb at the 1996 Atlanta Olympics. There you see him doing so. He alerts the authorities, he gets quite a few people out of there, and then after a couple days go by, he finds himself in the spotlight as being the #1 suspect for this crime. In addition to the Hamm character after him, you also have Olivia Wilde there as a reporter who is eager to break this story no matter what the cost. Kathy Bates there stars as Jewell's mother, and Sam Rockwell is his lawyer. And what you see here is a nightmare that descends upon this man and his mother as a bevy, just an absolute crowd of reporters camp outside their house and monitor his every moment. Also intrusive by the FBI as they come in and raid their house and take almost everything that they have under the guise of investigating this man, which they know after a while he is innocent. Really great character study, some fabulous performances here, and just a great cautionary tale as far as the media is concerned and how things get blown out of proportion. You have to feed that beast that 24-hour news cycle, and when you do that, mistakes are made and lives are altered.
Does it hold fairly true to the actual happenings?
Other than how the female reporter is portrayed, from what I've read, it is spot on. It's based on an article that was written in Vanity Fair that was meticulously researched.
Got it.
And the resemblance between the two
Incredible.
is so amazing.
Great performance from this guy.
Right, and not just a physical resemblance, but also his mannerisms and his affect. Everything is similar to the real Richard Jewell. Incredible performances and heartbreaking from mom, Bobby, as she can't protect her son. It doesn't matter how old your children are, you still want to protect them. And as the FBI comes in and even takes her Tupperware and wrecks it with a Sharpie, she can't do anything to protect herself or her kid. It's a heartbreaking tale. Wonderful film, and it's not getting any love out there with the different award organizations, which is really sad to see.
Well, let's talk Jumanji.
Yeah, I loved the first one. I thought it was hilarious. It's just a fun movie. But
now, you talking the first one or the second first one?
The second first one. Yes.
Okay, so that's where this one picks up. We started with Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, and now we have Jumanji: The Next Level. A whole year has gone by in these kids' lives. They've gone off to college. They come back to have a little celebration together. And Spencer is not having such a good time at NYU. He comes home, he's feeling a little depressed, and he needs a little dose of The Rock, that feeling of being Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, his character in Jumanji. He ends up reviving the game, and the kids come to his rescue. And unfortunately, though, there are a couple of other characters that tag along, and that is Danny Glover, Milo, and Danny DeVito, who you see there, who inhabits the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's body and has extraordinary hips now. This is a lot of fun. It lacks a little bit of the pacing that the first one did. I enjoyed the first one a little bit more, and it really is a duplication of the first one. We just added a couple more characters to it. However, seeing Jack Black as the Fridge, one of the younger characters in this film, as well as Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson taking on Danny DeVito and his speech and his mannerisms, and Kevin Hart is wonderful playing Milo or Danny Glover, taking his nice, easy time chatting about what is going to happen. I laughed hysterically in this film. I thought it was a nice little reprieve from the holiday kind of downer movies that we've had lately. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but this was a nice little escape.
Chuck seems pained very quickly. Do you agree?
You liked it?
Too long?
Too long.
Fun, too long.
Do you think the pacing was because of that? Yeah, I do too. I do too.
Nice brief summation. Thank you.
Third one's going to be interesting, though.
Oh,
all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Third. Okay, well,
you bet.
Go ahead.
Do something. Hey, go to our website, CILiving.tv, or check out their Facebook page, Real Talk with Chuck and Pam. You'll find all these reviews and so much more.